bum
We can go
bum bum
live.
bum bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba da bum ba da 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 ba ba da boop ba da bum Mario ba dum bum.
This is the 40th issue that this game is in. They don't have new games to post in the magazine.
Look at this Nintendo Power issue 11.
They went back to claymation. That just like the era. The only thing that they had consistency is that Mario is out of like models.
Yeah, it's
The
more. It's
claymation
not.
model.
It's not as. It looks like they kind of like sculpted it, like like how you put it in the oven, you kind of temper it, and then they
Yes.
painted it. It's not
Yes.
just clay. This is a little more in depth than the Mario 2 cover, only
Yeah.
just 11 issues ago. This is Mario. It's a me, Mario.
Now, do you say Mario or Mario?
Mario.
Okay, because we went over this. I say Mario.
Because you're an idiot. Yeah.
So rude.
Mario. I mean, yeah, I think I don't know.
Because you're an idiot.
So this is I am Brian McGinnis. This is TJ Del Reno, and we
Hi,
are
how are you? We are the
videoizers.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, and we're
keep
gonna
a break in between if we have to edit out the name.
Right. We are the just go in front of your pop filter. We are the videoizers. Yeah. So we're going to talk about Nintendo Power issue 11. The other 10 episodes, which are, oh my God, so fun, honestly, are on my YouTube channel right now and my Twitch, twitch.tv/laughatbrian, or YouTube, just search Brian McGinnis, search Brian and TJ Review Nintendo Power.
Yeah,
they are there. And this issue is all about the 11th issue of Nintendo Power. TJ, have you played Super Mario Bros. 3 ever?
Oh, you know what? I stopped at 2 because 2 was so good. I was like, when they made a third, I was like, I don't think it'll be even nearly as good as the second one. So I stopped.
Obviously, there's people who only played up to Mario 2 that are old now, just don't play games anymore. But if there's like a gamer who's just like, man, Mario 2 is the peak. It's the peak of gaming. I never played Mario 3 ever, or World, or Odyssey, or anything. But this is Mario 3. Pretty great cover. We're back to great covers finally. Yeah. I like this one. I do like it because here's why. It's actually about the game. So many times.
This one is pretty spot on with Nintendo. I feel like this is the issue that they hit up in like Nintendo Japan, and they were like, hey, so we're going to put Mario 3 on the cover. And Japan was like, okay, listen, we're going to send you everything you need, whatever you need for Mario 3. Like, you mean?
Yeah. It's actually a real game. Don't worry about it.
It's a real game. Like, like they were like, we're going to pull all the stops out. We're going to make sure you guys get the right stuff,
Yeah, not like not a peeping Tom on a roof looking at Tetris pieces. It's actually stuff that's in the game.
Yeah. The chasing sun we see.
So the sun, the annoying sun is in here. The chain chomp. Is this Iggy or Lemmy Koopa?
I think that's Lemmy.
This is the first time we
double checking, or do you want me to?
No, it's okay. First time we see the Koopalings, and this, if you're a kid and you see this, you're like, who is this guy? You probably think that was Bowser if you're an idiot. Yep. But if not, you're like, oh, a new enemy for Mario to face. And he has 7 new enemies.
That is Iggy
really.
Koopa.
Iggy Koopa. Nice. Very nice. Iggy Pop.
Iggy.
So there we go. Good looking Mario sculpture. The colors match also.
Yep.
It's not
nice yellow, and if you remember the cover of Mario 3 was yellow.
It was all yellow.
So it was a yellow. It was such a juicy. I really loved it. Out of all video game covers, like I think Mario 3 is the most simple, but it really pops. Mario 3.
He's flying on the key. It looks a lot like this.
I mean, it was just the Super Mario 3, Brothers 3, big letters up top, Mario flying just like this. The biggest, most exciting Mario Brothers adventure yet. Bright yellow cover with a gradient down to orange. I mean, it was awesome.
It's awesome. What else we got in this? We got the Silent Service, 720 degrees.
720 degrees is his son's skateboard. Boy and his blob again.
Yeah. This is like the third or fourth time. Pinbot, I'm surprised that got the cover. And Styanax. Whatever.
Oh, I don't know how to say it. I have no idea how to say it.
36-page Nintendo pack source game directory. TJ, look. Here's my 36-page pack source.
Oh my God, you have it?
I have this too. So this has every game, like 300 games that have come out so far for the Nintendo Entertainment System. They are broken down by sports, action, game show, things like that, and they all are rated on a scale of 1 to 5.
Really?
Interesting, huh? We can look at that later if you want. But and it's got tips
Really?
and it's got tips. I used to read through this thing all the time as a kid because I was very
Like I was saying before, for any of our people just joining. Oh, can you see the comments?
There's no comments yet.
Great. No, just because usually I open up
Yes.
comments, but I want a full page.
Yes.
So I said, like I read Nintendo Power through my cousin had it.
Yeah.
So I would always just every time I would come over, like once a month, I would come over there at least like once or twice a month. So excited to come over and see, the new Nintendo Power. I was like, yes,
Shout out to your cousin. What's his name?
John
J. Del Reno.
John J. Del Reno.
So here we go. Let's dive in with issue 11.
Chain Chomp, so good. My God.
This is just if you were on cocaine, you love this page.
Oh, it's just like it's just such a
Twice the power.
Look at Brian. Look at the wrist bit. Like, look at the bracelet he's wearing.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the colors of the 90s. Bright
Every
pink,
color.
neon green,
Yeah.
light blue, light and green. Scroll up. This was the color palette of the 90s.
Yeah, they loved pink and green.
Blue, green. There it is right there. There it is. Neon green, light blue, yellows, oranges. Awful. And look at his idiot shirt. Look, scroll down to his idiot shirt. That's like
it looks like a Bill Cosby sweater, doesn't it?
You know what it looks like, Brian? It looks like the shirt's digitalized, but I'll bet you $1,000 that he bought that at the Sun just like that. Like it's not even messed up. That's what the shirt. That's the pattern of the shirt.
So check this out. This is a big deal because this is when they started going monthly. Because up until this point, it's been 2 years, but only 11 issues of Nintendo Power. This one, now they have 6 issues, still doing 6 issues, but also 6 strategy guides throughout the year as well.
Brian, may I ask you a question?
Sure.
What was the frequency, and pardon if I forgot this, what was the frequency when it first came out? Was it every 2 months?
It was bi-monthly, every 2 months. Yeah.
Oh.
$15 a year. What is steal at it?
Can I also ask you a question?
Sure.
If in 12 issues if in 6 issues a year, you're doubling up 7 times everything, maybe putting more issues out every month is not a good idea.
One is just focus on one. It's like just a strategy guide, like just a strategy guide for Mario 2, just a strategy guide for Zelda, for example.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now I get it.
Yeah. So I feel like I should wear 3D.
So every other month you got a strategy guide. Next month you got Nintendo Power. Next month you got a strategy guide.
Yes, okay. Which is pretty cool. All right, a lot of stuff here. Mario 3, Silent Service.
We talked about this. Wrath of the Black Manta.
I love that game, to be honest.
Never played it.
Yeah, cool game.
Never played it.
The Consumer Electronics Report, more Game Boy stuff, more new games, Nintendo Power Awards again.
Wow.
That's great. Final Fantasy.
89 to 96. Wait, what do you, what's, because when Nintendo came out to when the magazine's out.
Catch your by naming the best of 89. Oh, no, page 96. That means.
Yeah.
Not 1996.
Oh, Jesus.
The Super C poster and a Dragon Warrior map.
Oh.
I don't have those, but look at this. Final Fantasy. First time they mentioned it.
Wow. And and again, you had a valid point with RPGs. There was a whole issue that just explained what a role-playing game was.
Yeah, every time. Now listen, dumb kids. Here's what you do in a role-playing game.
Yeah.
But this is so funny. The first time they mentioned one of the most popular franchises of all time.
Yep.
Super C. Yep. So the usual
video shorts,
stuff.
Player's Pulse, back issues, next issue from the editor.
And over 300 titles in this one. Book removal instructions. Here's how to remove a staple, kids. Get your parents' permission.
Everything was with parents' permission.
I was supposed to say that, actually. Here we go. Awkward family photos. Nice.
Oh, the mailbox.
Let's see what we got here.
Did you scroll through any of these?
Yeah.
Oh,
so right here at the very top, Double Trouble. Let's look at this one in the middle.
Sure.
I was playing Mario 2 and fighting Mouser, but I got beat. On my next life, I saw 2 Mousers. What happened? It's known as a game bug there, Eric. No, it's just a glitch.
Game bug.
Yeah. And they look how they had to address this in a full fucking
wow.
Yeah. But that's interesting.
That is interesting that there's it's almost the first time we see a bug. And then now as a gamer in the year 2022 that every game is still riddled with bugs.
Yeah.
You know what's the worst part about that? You can't fix it. It's like, just turn it off, bro. What is the solution? Did they say just turn it off?
No, just play. He's like, some kids like playing it. Yeah, that's all.
Please. Yeah,
I
okay.
know.
Sure. Mauser's hard enough when your small 5-year-old hands are trying to play. Yeah, let me fight too. Okay.
You do have tiny hands.
I do. Small hands.
This one, a while ago, my family and I went away for the weekend. I left my NES in the basement rec room. When we got home, we found that a water pipe in the street had busted and it flooded the basement. Immediately, I thought, great, my NES is ruined. What else could go wrong? Meanwhile, everything his dad owns is gone. He's like, my Nintendo's gone.
Yeah. The dad's like, I'm trying to sell these protein powder pills, and it's a pyramid scheme.
My Playboy collection from the 50s is all wet.
All my PBs are wet.
I got the biggest surprise of my whole life. I had my NES in a small box to protect it from carpet fibers. Okay.
What?
Little did I know that it would be protected from the flood as well. There in the middle of the water-filled room was my NES floating in that box. My NES turned out to be a sole survivor.
The carpet, everything was ruined. Going.
My dad learned a lesson. Now his golf clubs, the TV, telephone, lots of other home furnishings are in cardboard boxes. I would love to see this house. They walk in, just everything's in a box.
Like everything's just floating in the basement, and it's just...
and his Nintendo is saved. Yeah. I hope
the
this
dad gets so mad. The dad gets so mad at the son being like, "Thank God my Nintendo's okay." The dad just pushes in underwater
with the kid. Holds his head.
His golf clubs, television, telephone. You know, that's because telephones were at least like $80, I think, back in the day.
Yeah.
God forbid it was a cordless. So he put his Nintendo in a plastic
box before he left to protect from carpet fibers, he said, which is weird.
Well, I mean, listen, you know, I'm a site. I mean, I get it. I get, but it's like, why not put it on top of the TV or a table next to it?
Well, I don't. Yeah, it wasn't for the flood. It was for who knows? But hey, it worked.
It was floating in a small box. Yeah, I guess it was a box that was a plastic box.
The TV, the telephone, and 2 of my cats are floating dead in the river, but my Nintendo was saved.
Oh, Mr. Buttons, rest in peace. But now I could go play Mega Man 2.
So good.
Wow, that's crazy.
This one, I remember this letter. I wrote to you a while ago asking for help on defeating Matic in the awesome NES game Strider. You replied that you wouldn't tell me because you felt it would be better for me to figure out how to beat the final enemy of the game on my own. Well, I finally did it, and it felt great. Congrats, Brent. Keep on playing.
Oh, look, you know, Brent really didn't write this. Brent wrote, "Dear pieces of shit, I couldn't get through the stupid game.
I still can't beat Strider.
I got so mad, I went in the basement and I pulled a water pipe out. My brother's Nintendo was fine because he plays it down there because it was floating in a box."
Oh, man. Let's see what this awkward family photo is about. When my 12-year-old brother first got his NES, all he did was play it. He would not stop. His grades went down, and he never did his chores. This went on until my father took the NES away from him. It was a month before my brother got his NES back, but he learned a very important lesson. He can now play until 5. Then he has to do his homework and chores. He just finished Mega Man 2. Recently he got me and my 2-year-old brother Jake into the NES, and we love it too. Cammy, Nikki, and Jake DeLuca from Big Bear City.
Oh, Nikki. We have a friend named Nikki.
Not spelled like that.
So either he learned his lesson or the son figured out a better way to sneak Nintendo in.
Maybe.
You know? Just to sneak it in. I'm going to tell you, for punishment, my mom used to, you ever have parents that try to punish you and they would take they would take a controller away, but then they forgot that it was 2 controllers?
Yep.
You know?
PJ's posting his Wordle score.
PJ's such a troll. But like my mom used to take, she would take away the controller, then she'd forget there was another one. Or if your parents knew, they would unhook the cable part.
Right.
Remember the box that the cable would plug in? You had to go to channel 3? Oh,
sure. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, H14. He's a real snipper.
When the NES came out, I wasn't that impressed, but after 2 months of everybody telling me how cool it was and how I had to get one, I gave in and bought it. At 14, come on, man.
14, I gave in.
Why is he so I'm not that impressed with a Nintendo?
Well, because he's one of those people. It's like, you know, this is a great thing, and it's like, everyone likes it. I don't like it.
Yeah. He would like to be a graphics designer for a major software company. That's not cool, Andy. Super. He even developed a full game, Super Dachshund, complete with ending screens, full stages, 20 different evil enemies, and 8 incredibly challenging bosses. I plan to fully animate it and add digitized sound and effects as well.
What
I
is
would like to play
Dachshund?
that. I want
Yeah,
to play
but
that.
what? I mean, is he German?
It's a dog, a dachshund.
Oh, Dachshund. Oh, okay. There is a picture of him, just like, hey guys, I'm doing an animating thing.
PJ says, true story. My friend's mom took away his PlayStation and buried it in the backyard. He had to buy it back from her. Oh my God. Did it still work?
PJ's like my friend, and it was him.
Yeah, that's funny. That's dedication to mom to actually dig it.
I know, right?
We're not gonna go spend too much on this because we did it last issue and the one
Frank,
before
where's
that.
the shovel? I have to teach our son a lesson. You're not going to kill our kids, are you?
Are you gonna bury the bird again in the backyard?
Did we lose another bird? Yeah, we already did this. And again, they do. And again, I stand by this.
You mad at the hammer, bro?
Where's the Hammer Brothers? Break boulders on the map described by using the hammer. And again, they do this, the Hammer Brothers suit, and I stand by this. Not a suit that you get all the time at all.
Once or twice. It was in the game, so I get it.
All once or twice, if at all. Tanuki suit also only in one world.
Yep.
If at all, you get it twice, and that's if you're lucky.
It was mostly raccoon focused.
I mean, which is fine. Just don't have a Hammer Brothers suit.
Oh, look, it sort of says the big first clue in this game. Remember when you duck on this white block here for.
Oh yeah, and you go behind the map.
Yeah,
right?
they kind of say what it is, but not really. That's cool. Excellent game. We all know this one, everybody. I mean, it's one of the best.
I mean, the game was a treasure trove of ancient coins.
And Bowser looked awesome. I remember when I first got to Bowser on this game, I was like, holy shit, he looks awesome. Yeah, I thought he looked so cool.
He's sick, bro.
He's kind of got like a mohawk ponytail mullet in this one, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And they didn't say next is Bowser's hideout, but they don't tell you. They end it. They don't tell you what.
Ooh.
Yeah. But you get to see the Morton Koopa Jr. It's like what other Koopalings are here. It's cool. Good preview. Who the fuck played this? Honestly, Silent Service, a submarine simulation.
And I tell you now that PJ's on the chat watching the show. PJ would play like he was the first dork I knew that I would go to his house, and he would be playing like, Microsoft Flight Simulator with like 4 flight sticks. And like, it just was, he would almost go as far as I think he had a headset with a microphone. He would wear it.
It was fake though. It wasn't even plugged in.
It wasn't plugged into anything. Yeah. PJ was the first dork that the dorkest you'd come over. It's like, hey, you play the sub game? And you're like, you're a dorkus.
If my dad was in the Navy, I still wouldn't play this game.
Your grandfather died on one of those ships.
Good.
Dad. Yeah. Shut up, Dad. I hope your golf clubs drown in the basement.
We have no boxes left for your golf clubs.
No boxes, Dad. I hate you. Shut up.
It's a freaking submarine game. I want to play just to see how boring it is.
They're always terrible. They're boring games, dude.
Look, here's why. Look how much text it tells you. Look at this.
The whole thing is text.
It's just, I mean, come on. There's so much to tell you of how to just even get past the main menu.
And the rest is up to you. After you take a boating course.
I played this game and sang in the Navy by the Village People. Yeah, there's too much. This game, no way.
Too much.
I love these ones. For looking back, these are a real time capsule. The 1990 Winter Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas.
Wow.
50 Nintendo licenses. Let's see.
So let me ask you, Brian, with the CES show, I guess it was basically just was it just Nintendo and maybe some PC stuff?
Yeah. What else? Back then, Genesis wasn't at the Master System, but that wasn't really a thing here.
Like, I was wondering, like, what was at the CES shows back in the? I guess it was just.
It was probably like Sony and Panasonic, like showing off a new Walkman
TVs and camcorders.
But also Nintendo had a booth showing because it was at its peak almost at this point. Arcade games. Yeah, so it's talking about it's kind of, but it doesn't really. It's not telling us too much. It's kind of upcoming games. Rad Racer 2, Days of Thunder, Rescue Rangers.
Wow.
Yeah, to show some Game Boy stuff. Super sequels. There we go. Ninja Gaiden 2.
Ninja Gaiden 2.
Here's a list of games that were announced at the show under development. Look at it, it's just a blob of games. Arch Rivals,
don't make fart noises.
Arquista's Ring, Bad News Baseball, Blockout. Look at a lot of
Arch Rivals. I used to play that game.
The basketball game, yeah, it was fun.
Those things were Ikari Warriors, Indiana Jones.
Total Recall, kids, Total Recall. You know that kids movie.
A game with the woman with 3 breasts and like a lot of violence and weird puppetry. Yeah, sure, that's great, dude. I'm telling you, man. RoboCop had a cartoon and had toys.
I know.
I can't wait to do an episode about the RoboCop toys and how violent the movie's so violent.
I know. Pinbot's a fun pinball game. I'm not sure how much it translated well to the Nintendo.
I'll never forget Pinbot. My dad used to drink at the bar across the street from our house called the Old Time Tavern.
Still does.
He would love to. And he used to bring me in and my brother, but like me, sometimes he would bring us in the bar. And I remember sitting at the bar, the wooden bar, dark bar, with a mug of root beer, drinking root beer with my dad while he's drinking Bud. And then Pinbot was to the right of us.
Nice.
Pinbot was like right here. My dad and there was a pool table in the Old Time Tavern. My dad would give us, he'd give us some quarters. We'd play Pinbot for a little. Then we'd watch him play pool with people. It was the best. But like my mom, was furious. She found out, we're hanging out a smoky bar.
Yeah.
Kids there while everyone's drinking. It's just, it was terrible, but it's a very fond memory.
That explains a lot. My sister had her Sweet 16 at the Old Time Tavern. BJ says, is that true?
No, there's no way. I lived in Hopatcong.
Pinbot 720. We've played this on Retro Bits, our bad video game show. It's not a great game.
You figured out a way to bring it virtual.
Kinda. It might be coming back soon, folks. We'll see.
Cool. You can almost call it the Videoizers Retro Bits.
Wow, look at you.
We have stuff already.
You want nothing to do with it, but you want the license.
No, I do want to do it. It's such a fun show.
So this is that Mad Magazine weird.
Oh, that's right. That artist,
pervert artist. It looks like a
pervert artist.
It looks like just everything's pervy, kind of like the big penis noses, Yeah, 720. It was the first skateboarding game, I believe. 720 actually.
Was 720 over Skate or Die?
Yeah, man, I think it was 720. Maybe they could have been close. Maybe they're the same time. That's when skateboard became a thing. Boy in his blood, jelly beans.
And you know this for a fact, bro, but if anyone is not didn't grow up in the 90s, skateboarding was the biggest thing ever. Was the late 80s, early 90s, was like you were awesome. Oh, there was an Old Time Tavern in Tom's River. Yeah, I'm not talking about that one, peeps.
Oh, there's 2 Old Time Taverns.
2 Old Time Can you believe there was 2 Old Time Taverns? It was not a franchise, I'll tell you that.
Which one was older though? That's the real question.
Ooh. Oh no. It doesn't exist anymore.
Look at this thing over here. This is the Emperor in Boy in His Blood. Look at this.
Oh my god. Looks like my ex-wife.
Hey.
Nice.
We got some beach volleyball, Howard and Nestor.
We used to have fun reading these Nestor ones, which I don't mind, but like they don't translate audibly, and they're just
dumb. So I love this game, Wrath of the Black Man. Me and my cousin Nick would play it all the time.
I don't think I've ever played it.
It wasn't a popular game. He just happened to have, everybody has like that one game that no one else has.
Yeah.
He had this, and you have to save children because this gang stole them. This is the first boss, Tiny.
Ooh, not so tiny.
Look how small you are. You're the little thing over here. It's a bad screenshot. You have to jump up and aim for his head. So the Manta, you had 4 different weapons, like a fire ring, a sword. You can teleport, and in the final boss, you had to do them in the correct order, or else you couldn't win. And there was no way. It wasn't in the book. It wasn't anywhere until one day we found the clue of how to do it, and we're like, "Oh my god!"
Did you find it? Was it behind a painting in your father's attic that you had to break the glass?
But it was actually. It's not a bad game. It's got cool cutscenes. See, here's one. It's like save the kids.
So you mean like you couldn't? You would play the game and you couldn't beat it if you didn't do the things correctly?
You could shoot the final boss 1 billion times in the face with a ninja star. It wouldn't work. You had to do a fire ring, then a firewall, then a teleport, then another fire ring, or something like that. It was ridiculous.
So it was like a whole
It was like a combo, sorta, but not even really. It was just you just had to do those moves in that order, and then you'd win. But yeah, it was
It's
kinda
crazy.
but it's not a bad game. I recommend people check it out.
Mm,
Mm.
maybe.
Cyanax. Action and danger await you in Remlia.
Remlia.
This looks kinda cool.
When a polyp is on the platform, you can inch towards it, defeating the stone master of Rent. I'm gonna tell you who I used to defeat. I always wanted to defeat the Rent master.
It's like a landlord. Looks like Krang.
Yeah, it's a landlord.
Look at this guy. He's got a big brain in him. This looks like
Hey, the
kind of
toilet
fun.
doesn't flush. We need a wrench or we're gonna destroy you.
You boobs.
Excuse me, the rent is a day late. I need the money.
God, imagine Krang knock on your door for money. You'd give it to him. Oh shit.
Oh, Brian.
Hold on, everybody.
Oh, Brian.
We're going back. We're
Okay,
going back.
now.
There we go. There we go. Here we got some Medusas.
Medusas.
Oh, look at that. A topless Medusa. Or is that a man? I guess that's a girl.
No, it's
What
a
is-
girl. You can see the heathen breasts.
What a strategically placed sword.
Yeah, I know, right? They're like, oh, how do we do this? I wonder if that almost didn't get passed. If they're like,
Yeah, that's really risque for Nintendo power.
Yeah, like they
Jeez.
put it in there, like,
What if we gave her a 12-pack instead to distract him?
they're like, do you have one where she's wearing like a bikini top? And then the artist is like, I will not sacrifice my art.
Right.
Like, you hired me for a job and I'm doing my job.
Didn't they put this in a lot? Like, you can do it. Like, didn't they do that a lot in this magazine? Like, they put this weird generic, like, go for it. Like,
I haven't noticed that, but
I have a couple times.
have you?
Yeah.
Oh.
What is this? Is this really a castle? A sign. Let's go. Anyway,
What is this?
I'm all about that topless Medusa.
All about it, bro.
Turtles #1 still.
Ooh,
DuckTales.
Right, this is what we call the top dirty 30.
Nice. Mario 2 still in the top 3. Incredible.
It's crazy. Listen, and I stand by this. I don't care what you say. But TMNT in #1 anywhere, disgusting.
Look, no, it's probably based on sales, I'm guessing. So it just came out. It's only a few months old. Everybody's buying it, you know?
It's just like you're telling me Legend of Zelda is behind.
It's been out for a year and a half already.
That is true. Everyone that has it.
That's why.
Borrowed it.
Yeah. Previews. All right, let's see what we got here.
Final Fantasy Codename Viper.
The summer of Final Fantasy is almost here. Look at this.
Wow.
Final Fantasy. The original. The OG. Very boring game, by the way. The first
I mean,
one.
it's just like here, go back to it. If it's not your jam, it's not boring. It's like it does what it does. I mean, it's power. It's great for a reason, but like if it's not your jam, it's just like you're not gonna.
I know.
There's nothing behind it. And then of course, just to touch on the whole Final Fantasy 3 is actually Final Fantasy 5.
Right. Look at this. It says Final Fantasy is not just bigger and better than earlier RPGs. It launches you into a universe. Blah, blah, blah. It's more absorbing than Zelda and more challenging than The Adventure of Link. Wow. I'm surprised they let him get away with that.
I know. What is it? What Final Fantasy has a lithium battery like Zelda and Link's to save your game. Oh.
So there you go.
Stop for food or water. Can you imagine playing games so hard you can't even get water? Like you forget to have water in front of you.
People do.
You're playing the game. You're like, Mom,
this is cool.
Water.
Look, it included an 84-page book detailed with maps, strategies, and secrets. That's pretty. Dude, back then as a kid, I loved that shit. If it came with a big ass book, I'm all about it.
Can I ask you a side note? And I don't know if I asked you this. Did you ever hang up video game posters or Nintendo Power Game Pro posters in your locker at school?
No, I wasn't that nerdy.
TJ, does this game give you confidence? Why?
No, I didn't do that. Did you?
Oh, hell yeah. Like over on my locker, I had like there'd be like a picture of Sandra Bullock in like a bikini top, and then there'd be like Fulgore and like Ryu and Ken. I would decorate my locker with a bunch of like stuff.
Cute. I didn't do that. Man. Codename Viper. This looks like a very generic. We have a million of these games. Let's do another one.
Commander Jones.
Wait. This is a guy with no pants. Remember? We played this.
Oh, that's right.
His dick is Viper. He just walks around with his.
I'm going to tell you, Sergeant, before you go in this mission, why don't you get yourself a pair of pants?
His name is Kenny Smith.
Kenny Smith. Invade the drug lords. What is it?
Yeah.
Invade the drug lords and blow up the bases.
And make sure you steal their pants when you're at it. I gotta go back to the Mr. Belvedere set.
I swallow so much tobacco, I'm definitely gonna get stomach cancer.
Yeah, this guy had no pants.
Yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah, we played this a few times in Retro Bits. It's not a terrible game. It's just ridiculous that they gave him no pants. Super C, great game, hard. This is
so hard, so
first
fun.
Contra's not hard, I don't think. This one has actually got much harder. They all got much harder after the first
I
one.
suck at games, so Contra was very
great game though. Super awesome game.
Super.
You know what's crazy? I don't feel like they really gave Contra. Have we talked about Contra at all?
We mean like I mean they haven't. It's just which is dumb.
It's one of the classics.
Well, it's also like a very accessible game. It's hard. Contra 1, I think, was very hard.
It's not hard.
But
look at this
it was also like, it
look
did
at this thing. How awesome is that?
It was so cool. Dude, Contra, I loved Contra, but I couldn't beat it. Contra 1 was super hard.
Does this look like the dog in Ghostbusters a little bit?
Yeah. Look how red those soldiers are. That's from screaming the whole time.
It's be terrified. And you know, this had the same guns as the first one, but usually you'd get like more guns, like different, but they had the super spreader, the laser. The fire was different, I think, but awesome game. Yeah. Great music. Oh, look at this.
There's a poster.
These guys are awesome. Lance and what is it? Lance and what was his name? Hawk?
Oh, I don't remember.
I think it was Lance and Hawk. These guys are great. Look at that.
Rambo ain't got nothing on the Contra guys.
Contra
it's a pretty boring poster.
Yeah, actually it is.
It's just two dudes and a helicopter, and it's a Super C. Yeah, it's pretty boring, pretty bad. Yeah, compared to like the monster cover, like
this is holy shit. This is a Dragon Warrior map on the back of the poster right here. That's
Dragon Warrior.
Warriors that are dragons.
What do you hang up, Brian? Do you hang up the Dragon Warrior poster or the Super Contra poster?
You hang up Super Contra. If you're playing Dragon Warrior, you keep it next to you so you can look at it. Then when you're done, you hang up Contra.
Now, Brian, do you hang it from the ceiling of your slanted attic bedroom, or do you?
I had about 200 Penny Hardaway printed up for my printer. I wasted a lot of ink. Pictures of Penny on my wall.
You're so weird.
Yeah.
You're such a weird man.
When I was like 14, 15, 16.
You're so that's too old to do that.
No, you had Ryu and Ken in your high school locker.
Not in high school, bro. In high school, my locker was full of tits.
Oh, okay, hold on. Look at this.
What is this?
This would be fun to do. So they made a text adventure.
Okay, Dragon. Okay, those existed. The Zork was a text adventure.
So they kind of did like so they wanted to say, so here's how role-playing games work. So it kind of shows you what to do. So you start town of Breckenary. Well, actually, no. First one you got to go east, south, west, or north. What do you want to do?
Oh Jesus! When in doubt, go west.
All right, so we're gonna go to number 3. Before you lies a great lake. As you draw near, a ghost appears.
Holy crap!
Go to 11.
Go to 11. Oh, this is like a choose your own adventure. I love this.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
You are attacked before you even see the monster. You want to fight or run?
Always fight.
I was gonna say run. Number 8. After a strong attack, you defeat the slime and receive 2 experience points and 1 gold. You set out this time toward the.
Let's keep going west.
Okay. Number 5. I don't want to go back. Come on, man. Jeez. Same one. Go to 11. Jesus
Christ. What? Oh my God.
All right, we're done. You messed up already.
Wait, why? No, I want to fight him and I want to go west again.
Okay. No, you go to the circle then.
Brian, do what I want to do.
We're going north. Seeing a cave to the north, you proceed to the east, west, north.
West.
West. 22. A bridge lies to the south and some hills to the north. Where do you go?
Which one is that?
22.
Oh, okay. Let's go south.
South 21. Crossing the bridge, you see a magician. Do you fight, run, or spell?
Always spell.
Spell, yeah. 43. Unfortunately, you haven't mastered the spell yet, and you pass away in the bog.
They wrote pass away instead of like get killed or die. They wrote pass away.
No, right here, look at this. You passed away in the bog. Alas.
That's like when I play Mario 3 and every time I lose, I go, your turn. I passed away.
That's what you say in Call of Duty. It's very
everybody say that in Call of Duty. Yeah. I passed away.
Game Boy feature. I love the art here. The background looks cool.
Let's see.
Nemesis, which is like a Gradius
Yeah.
sequel, I think,
Great
right?
ice.
We got Malibu Beach Volleyball, World. I had bowling. I had Boomer's Adventure and
I never
Asmic
played
World.
any of these, Broham.
Dude, play it on the handheld, please. Go play all the Game Boy games. You should. Some hold up.
I don't know where the handheld is.
Oh my god.
I might have left it in my basement.
Did you wrap it in a box at least?
No, yes, for carpet fibers and carpet beetles. Yeah.
Bases loaded. I had. All right. Bunch of Game Boy games coming up, folks. Let's see.
Wow.
What is this
loaded,
fucking Winnie the Pooh? What is this Winnie the Pooh nonsense going on?
Tecmo Wrestling. What?
This picture is just insane. Okay, they always do this with the new game. Remember this? Remember there was like a surfer one time. There was something weird. Every time they just take like clip art, I think, and just put games over it. This makes no sense.
All right, Brian. This is what. Listen. No. I think this is some kind of code. Brian, this is what I need you to do. Go open your Nintendo Powers, rip these pages out, lay them on the floor, and draw the lines and look for things that are similar in each. And then it might make a pattern.
This is so nuts. There's a bunch of bears.
You do it and it ends up being a swastika, and you're like, ah.
Why are the bears? Did they steal this person's television and Nintendo, and they're playing it now?
Can I be very honest with you?
Please.
Bears can't play video games.
I beg to differ.
Oh, I know, right? This guy's fishing.
This is so weird. They're right there next to a den full of bears.
I mean, let me tell you what kind of an idiot child would bring a television and a Nintendo camping. This guy.
Pretty cool parents to let him.
Remember when I did Airbnbs over the pandemic and I would just always bring a TV and bring stuff and you guys always made fun of me?
You're a psycho.
But do you know how many times I went to an Airbnb and they had, remember the one I went to in the lake house, the first lake house? Yep. There was, you guys made fun of me for bringing a television. And then when I got there, there was no TV to be had or internet on purpose. The place is like, there's no TV or internet. And then I was like, joke's on you guys.
All right, look. I loved this game. Tecmo World Wrestling. Loved it. I swear to God. Loved it. I played it all the time. My guy was, I loved Dr. Gildo, because I call him Dr. Dildo, obviously. And who else did I used?
The Power Sim. Look at Rex Beat, which is very, what was it? Ultimate War? No.
Animal from Road Warriors.
The Doom Patrol, right?
Demolition?
Oh, was it?
The Road Warrior, Legion of Doom, you talking about?
Yes.
Looks like Animal, yeah.
Yes, Animal, yes.
But this was a really cool game. You get to work out in between matches with so I had, remember that gray and gold controller that they showed that one time in this issue, like a couple years back? I had a turbo. You had to mash the button so fast or else you couldn't even work out. So I had on turbo and I would always get a lot of points from working out that way. But dude, I loved it. It was such a cool game. It had so many moves. It was way better than it should have been. Like, it was really, really good. I'm dead serious.
Hammer Whip, Scorpion Deathlock, Royal Octopus Hold, the pile drive backdrop, the German suplex.
And everybody had different moves, like a finishing move.
What were the controls? What were the controls? Do you remember?
Up and A, up, down and A, up and B, down and B, left and B, right. It was just super easy.
Wasn't there wrestling? I forgot what wrestling game there was. I think I was talking to my friend Ian about it, who you know. And I think he was like, there was a wrestling game that the moves were hyper for Nintendo was like hyper complicated or something.
Yeah.
Like where moves, it wasn't simple like what you're saying. It was sort of like, it was just, and it wasn't like Hadoukens or that motion.
WCW one.
Is that the one that like maybe
it had a meter at the bottom and it was really stupid. I played that a lot, but it was dumb.
Well, I think there was one that like every character, the buttons were different. So like,
we talked in this about it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like B was a headbutt for Bam Bam Bigelow, but B is a clothesline for $1 Million Man. It's like,
yeah. Which we were talking about was so stupid.
It's so stupid.
Because then you have to remember
this is very, it's kind of like Fire Pro Wrestling, which is very popular. This is a really good wrestling game for the Nintendo. Wow. Abodox.
Abodox. Wait, go up. Is it Milton Bradley? It said? Am I crazy?
No.
All right. No, wait, yes.
What? I know you're not crazy.
From Milton Bradley?
Hey kids, we're making a bunch of games and board games and this bleeding jelly game.
From the family makers of Monopoly, Scrabble, Clue comes Abodox.
A strange new alien adventure that gets you killed. Oh my God. That is
you might pass away from playing it.
We're trying to diversify our portfolio.
Part of the beast.
Look at Milton Bradley.
It
Holy
looks
shit.
it looks pretty good. So what is so it's a shmup, but it's a person shmup. So you're like
Yeah,
a
I
guy
get
in a
look at
suit?
this.
Oh,
Skeleton Warriors.
I cannot wait to do Skeleton Warriors.
I might have to try this. I still have a pack of cards I haven't opened yet of Skeleton Warriors.
Oh Jesus.
Cool game. But I might
Oh, you
try
have a
that.
pack of Skeleton Warrior cards?
I
Oh, then
do.
when I do the episode, I'll have you.
Yeah.
You gotta come
Bases
on.
Loaded. Bases Loaded 2 was a little better than the first one. I had that. Baseball
Brian,
Simulator
was it a hit?
It was a hit. It was a home run.
Oh,
Yeah.
never got into baseball games.
I know. They were fun. I don't like baseball. Baseball games aren't bad. I like arcade baseball games too. They're usually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Racing games, the usual Battle of Olympus. I remember that was popular, but I didn't really.
I never played it. I never played Battle of Olympus.
Yeah, Olympus.
It's probably annoying for someone listening that plays more games than me and you, and we're just like, nope, never played it. Never played it. Nope.
Well, I've tried most of them. Zexis.
How they spell Zexis like Shusha used to be spelled, remember?
Rescue the Embassy Mission. These games are weird because it was like snipering, you're killing like Hitler. Like that's a Nintendo. That's like a 9-year-old.
Hitler staying at the Courtyard Marriott, and you want to take him out.
Yeah, yeah. This game looks pretty cool, actually. Look at this, huh? I might try this one.
Enter
the Embassy Mission. All right, I'll fucks with that.
Would you fucks with it?
Oh boy!
Oh snap! Oh,
can you tell I'm gonna plow through the rest of the issue just to get?
We're getting there.
Everybody, send your tweets out. Here we are. We're getting there.
Tweets. Here we go. The best part of the show.
Willow, Dragon Warrior,
Dragon
whatever.
Warrior.
Anybody cares? You can call us later.
Where's the skeleton key to the African mine?
If you care about this, just pause this episode and come back later.
Yeah,
because now we're going to get into.
Oh, we're getting into the meat.
Oh boy!
Oh boy! We're getting into the meat and potatoes of this whole thing.
Let's fucking go.
Let me explain to you, Tom Davis. Tom Davis, we've seen this person at least 6 times through all the magazines.
Yeah.
Terrible light beard, white dude, brown eyes, terrible mullet.
The mullet's amazing.
Every time.
Look at this. 4-wheeling, huh? That's a new one. And dancing.
He's to counteract the dancing. So someone goes, hey, you like dancing? And he goes, hey, I also dig 4-wheeling. And they're like, cool. Also, why not baseball?
Nope. Softball.
Nope. Softball. All right.
It's more casual.
Fishing.
Casual.
Do you like fishing, Brian? Is it a hobby of yours?
I think it's so boring.
Yeah. Well, you don't really drink. Like, I think if you're drinking beer, you're supposed to just get drunk and not catch fish.
Yeah. Guardian Legend. Nobunaga's Ambition again. That is
Nobunaga. I feel like he has braces or
gum
in his front tooth.
Yeah, it does look like it. Wait, again, his shirt matches the background.
Yeah, they're like, okay, so we're taking a shoot. Don't wear red. God damn it, Tom.
I'm a floating head.
He's like, I don't know what to say. I just have red shirts. I like wearing red shirts.
Really brings out my beard.
Red I'm a part ginger.
Oh, Tom.
I want to see if I'm trying to look at it.
Good looking.
Oh, did I pass it? I'm trying to find it on my. Oh, here we go. I want to see if because it's like, hey, can't just it's the DPI.
Yeah,
whatever. Nobunaga's Adventure, isn't it? Like you said, like everyone plays that.
Everybody has. They love it. There's like that's like you couldn't work there unless you loved that game.
Was it a good game? Oh,
I know.
Oh,
the Furman.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Dick Furman.
Oh, Dick Furman. How unfortunate. He looks like on the weekend he's gonna go steal Pee-wee's bike. Like, I love making that's my favorite.
Hello, Francis.
Hello, Francis. Do you like playing games?
His splotches match the background.
Dude, his rosacea is so. They're like, do we put? Do you want to put some cover up on? Rich is like, I don't think so.
It's not cover up. It's barbecue sauce.
It's it's jam. I'm gonna eat it later.
Oh wait, look. I wonder if this is a cause for tension in the workplace. Tom's high score, 99999.
0.
Rich here, 8.7.
Ooh,
same game. Wow. Tom gave Rich wedgies all the time. Look at
Yeah.
this fucking guy calling it 8.7 million. You nerd.
Tom's like, hey, dump truck, come here.
He's all embarrassed being next to Tom. You know?
Yeah. Rich is like, you're such a herb, Tom. Such a herb. His hobby is reading.
Yep.
Movies. Here we go again. Computers.
Well, they're the new thing.
Well, the thing about computers is like it's weird to say it's when you look at computers now.
Yep.
To tell someone that computers is your hobby, it was such a thing back then, and now it's like you'd look at someone sideways.
Like
if I was like, hey Brian, one of my hobbies, soccer, hanging out with my friends, and computers. You'd be like, what do you mean? What do you mean computers? Like computers.
I just turn them on, turn them off. Yeah.
Just turn them on, turn them off. You know, you ever plug a monitor into the back of a compact? Feels real good. That's my hobby. Computers.
Remember when they started to remember that guy that he called himself Nintendo Man? I keep thinking of the Fur Man over here. So good stuff, Rich. Who else we got here?
Rich Fur Man.
Oh, Gar.
Who names? I mean,
oh man, Gar.
From like number one. If you looked up Gar Lindstrom, I think you could find his obituary. Because no one is named Gar.
Premier Golf Centers in Washington. Oh, this is probably him.
No way. It's a Dutch name.
Wait, he's been credited on games developed by EA. Why does he have a thing?
No way. You're telling me he actually did something?
He might have done it. Why do you have a page on Giant Bomb? Hold on. What's going on here? What are his hobbies? Keep talking as I look this up.
His hobby. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Bowling, obviously.
Yep.
Computers. Here we go.
Yep.
Chess. Also, very specific. Just Seattle sports. He only likes Seattle sports.
Seattle sports. Well, he's
like Suicide Ball.
He's very upset when the Supersonics got moved to Oklahoma City.
Oh, he probably lost his shit. He started smashing his computers and his chessboard. Yeah, my name is Gar. I like chess.
This says he worked on Need for Speed 3 and Need for Speed High Stakes.
I wonder what he did.
He was just as production assistant or localization producer.
Genghis Khan, and he was the first
gameplay
counselor to complete Friday the 13th. Yeah, the trick to Jason is every time you go in, you get the weapons, then you beat Jason. Hey, Jason's mother, me and Jason have something in common.
I found him.
Did you? Both of our brothers' heads are decapitated in huts.
Yeah, he worked at Nintendo from 88 to 92, it said. And then he was an auditor, and then he did nothing for about 15 years. But then he's been working at Premier Golf Centers since 2009.
Is that his Premier Golf? That's like a store?
I don't know, I guess.
He's like, when a hot chick comes up, he's like, have you ever read Nintendo Pure? She's like, what?
Yeah, he kind of looks 58 here. He's still going though. Right?
He was only, by the way, this is the 1990s version of 17.
Yeah, it's like, because my carpets don't match my drapes.
My carpets match you do.
His hair is jet black and his mustache is like
it's awful,
a dirty blonde.
He's got that thing where it's like his hair is thin, but it's like parted, but the part's not prominent, but there's a part there.
It's a little messy. Yeah.
Like you see it? His face is so red. His face is so red. It took me about 40 Dutch hours to beat Fruity the Third.
How do you say? We don't say 13th in Dutch, though. We call it Freaking Flang.
Fnerky Fish. Night jumps perf.
Gar. I love that name, though.
Sometimes I like to have people play chess with me. We gamble on potato chirp bags. They go to the break room and they take out potato chip bags and they just like, oh, I won 4 cream and earnings.
It's like, fuck, Gar's here. Get the chips.
How you're doing? He walks like this. How are you doing today?
Oh, that's great.
Anyone watch the Seattle sports game?
Look, here we go. Denise Borowski's. Look at this.
My name is Denise. I became counselor since 1989. My hobbies include Aerosmith, the beach.
Wow. Wait, hold on. That's very specific too.
Well, here's the thing about poor Denise.
Because usually it would say music.
Harassed nonstop at the office.
Nonstop.
Because Denise looks, number one, she looks like a gelfling.
Are you a gelfling?
She has very unflattering hair. But she's, Borowski, so she's Polish. So she, either emigrated here probably, or she's the first citizen. Yeah, her hobbies are Aerosmith.
I love it. That's so funny because
she is the best ones. Beach bumming is great. I love being and all the guys at the office are like, Denise, do you like to go to the beach? Can you want to go to the beach like this weekend? Like,
what do you wear? What do you wear?
Do you wear a one piece or a two piece?
I have this Princess Zelda one piece you can wear.
Would you for Halloween? Can you go a slave Leia, please? I'll buy it. I'll buy it for you.
Trying to see if this person
hang gliding, bro. She's got the coolest hobbies out of every counselor
she's badass.
Yeah, anyone we've ever came across, she's got the most hobbies.
Yeah, I can't find hers.
I didn't know Mega Man had a score, to be honest with you.
I mean, they all have a score, but it's not like it matters. It's just games like that, you just want to beat them,
Yeah, like I just didn't know there was a score.
Yeah, she should have said, "I beat Dr. Wily in Mega Man."
Yeah, I guess it is. The Guardian Legends her favorite game. Yeah,
look at this. Guardian Legend.
Poor Denise is the kind of girl that went in the office and she wears a wedding ring, like a ring on her ring finger, her wedding ring finger, but she's not married or dating. But she does it so no one talks to her.
Yeah, her cubicle's next to Gar.
Gar's like, I brought an extra turkey, Nick, for lunch. Do you want to eat it?
I wonder if if when you called and you got one of the 3 female counselors out of the 100, were you just like, I need a dude. They know games better. And she's just like, excuse me, I beat Mega Man with one line.
I beat Mega Man with one guy left. She calls them guys.
Yeah, sure. We all do.
She's like, can we make this call quick? I have to go bum at the beach.
She's the coolest one by a mile.
She's been, listen, out of 11 episodes we've done, she's the only one I would actually want to hang out with.
She's got tattoos. She's got tattoos under that polo shirt.
Yep, she's got tattoos. She looks like, she looks wild. Like, I bet she's wild. She loves Aerosmith, so she's like loving the elevator,
Yeah,
she's wild, bro.
Yeah, she is.
Good for Denise. Wins game counselor so far out of 11. Oh, look at that group. Look at that terrible group of guys. You imagine if someone goes, I don't know, Denise, can you meet someone at work? And she's like, absolutely not.
She just hands them the latest issue. What do you think?
Why don't you go through these 10 issues? Here, go through 11 and you tell me who the pick of the litter is. And the girl's like, whose hobby's flying?
Well, Tom seems nice. He won't stop dancing around the office.
Yeah, sometimes I hear Tom sitting in his desk and he goes,
and a 1 and a 2 and a 3.
He's 4-wheeling and doing steps.
Yeah.
Anyone want coffee? I'm gonna waltz my way to the break room. All right, Tom, shut up. Shut up.
Oh, good stuff. Great stuff.
Rich is like, hey, what's the beach like?
What do you mean? You just lay there?
Just lay on the beach. What do you wear? Can you wear a t-shirt on the beach? Is that weird?
How about my button-up polo shirt? Can I wear that?
I'm gonna wear jeans to the beach.
Gar definitely wears a Speedo. It could be 30 degrees.
Yeah, Gar has that way I don't get tan lines or me burkets.
Oh, they're awesome. That bright red background's got to go, though.
Just end the episode.
Yeah, we should. Hold on. Let's check real quick.
Let's just look real quick at the rest of nothing tops that ever.
Never.
What, anything good with River City that it has?
No, who cares?
Oh, Jesus.
Bad Dudes. Punch Out.
Yep. Oh, wait, what's Slow Down Quick Man? Oh, it says how to beat him?
Can you just keep pushing pause or something like that, right?
Oh,
yeah, Flashman's time stop. That's a weird, That's not a great clue. It's pretty
No,
obvious.
especially if you freeze it when he's all the way up there. I think
Right, which I've done. You do when he's in the
I
air.
think he still gets hurt, but not as bad.
Yeah.
8 Eyes, what's this? Video Schwartz?
8 Eyes is terrible game. Magic of
Magic of
Shahrazad.
from Culture Brain?
Yeah.
I've never heard of Magic of Shahrazad.
Data East is a big name still.
Data East's huge.
Kings of the Beach.
Ultra, I can't read that. That's horrible.
So bad, my God.
Why they do that? Just make it white.
Magic Johnson's Fast Break.
Oh man, is this pre-AIDS Magic Johnson?
Yeah, it's a really bad.
He kind of lost all credit. Didn't like everyone like no one wanted their kids to look up after him because once he got AIDS, everyone's like,
yeah, it was just for a little bit, but now he's still beloved. He's still beloved.
He's the only guy that treats AIDS like a cold.
Yeah,
good for him.
X-Men's a horrible game, unfortunately.
Horrible.
Crazy all on Nintendo. Terrible game.
It just was like, oh, did you hear on a side note, real quick, did you hear that the Wolverine's going to make Wolverine's making a cameo in Doctor Strange, but it's not going to be Hugh Jackman? Do you know, can I tell you something real on a side note that I think why that's so slick? If they do the cameo with Wolverine and the people are like, that sucks, and it gets bad, like people don't like it, they could literally hire another actor and like, well, that was one. That wasn't
guys. It wasn't even Wolverine. You guys messed it up.
It was Wolverine, but it was in like Earth 636, not
right.
616.
Yeah.
It's like,
no, they know they have to do that right. I think
that's why they're doing it. I don't care who plays Wolverine. Just get a cool actor. Get someone I don't know who I'm like, yo, this guy rules. Like,
right? They'll never. I
love that Hugh Jackman was a very like it was. I didn't really know who he was, and
it's gonna be Channing Tatum.
I'll be so annoyed.
I know.
Oh, I talked about this. We skipped over everything. Is there really nothing?
No, not really.
Wait. Can we take this quiz?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to take it and you tell me if I got things right.
Okay.
Ask me a question. And I'll just answer it.
Why does Howard Phillips like bow ties?
Because he's a pedophile.
Yep. What is Mario Luigi's last name?
Brothers.
Yep. The NES satellite. This is stupid.
Oh, that's stupid.
These are dumb.
How do you go to cleaning your NES?
No, they want you to take.
Do nothing. Send it to the cleaners. Use the clean. Oh my God! Spit and wipe.
Wipe.
That's how I wipe my butt after I crap. Spit and wipe. I spit and then I wipe.
World Championships.
Tricky for Dragon Warrior, huh? Oh, what is it? If you found a Nintendo Power,
Uniondale. It was right in the Coliseum. Probably they had the World Championship. Damn, I didn't even know.
Wait, what's that one?
If I turn back time. What?
There's one about if you find. Could you go left?
Where?
How does one arrange a tour of Nintendo? Oh, if you find a mistake in Nintendo Power, ignore it. We're human. Mistake in Nintendo Power. Never make. Write it in. Feel like you probably found it. You're the only really embarrassed. Oh my God! Remember how many typos we found in these?
What things? Is the answer? Is actually D. Mark it with a red pen like your teacher does.
Oh, that's cute. How do you arrange a tour of Nintendo? So here's the champion 1990 update. So this is the schedule you're saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Cleveland, Ohio. What's in New York? Can we see New York? Uniondale. Yeah. It's only in Uniondale, New York.
That's where the Coliseum is.
Oh, that's a Nassau Coliseum. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being a young kid and you live in upstate New York, and then your kid gets it, and you're like, we have to drive to Long Island? Oh, it's like a 4-hour drive.
Would have loved it.
Wait, Sarah Gilbert. Was she from Roseanne?
Super NES videos.
Burglar busting bike cop. Keep them on the hands off your wheels with the bike cop from Kansas Microtech. Touch sensitive. When you clamp to your handlebars and activate the alarm, any jiggling motion will set it off. Boy, does go. If Nintendo ID makes it so much hotter, you can also use the laser bombs, gun, Sonic Blast. Oh,
what? Okay.
What? Oh, so you can make your bike into like with laser sounds, or
I guess, yeah.
Wait. Keep them on the hands of the bike cop. When you clamp it to your handlebars and activate the alarm, any jiggling motion will set it off. Oh, I guess like you could leave your bike if someone tries to steal it, it'll just go. Oh,
right.
So it's an alarm. So you set it and then you can leave it, run into the store, get some soda pop, get some M&Ms, and then if you hear like boop, boop,
right,
boop, then you're like, oh my God, someone's trying to take my bike. And then what happens, Brian, is the guy rides the bike home with the alarm going off and then just smashes it with a hammer.
Right.
And then you lost your bike.
Oh boy, this is look how weird. Super NES videos, not Super Nintendo. They're just using the adjective super, which is crazy. I think.
Also, Brian, instead of a bike cop, why don't you chain your bike up with the chain and lock? Piece of shit.
Game
Mary
Boy
Lucy's
carrying
Late,
case. I think I
Super
had this
Marvelous.
carrying case.
Oh, the Game Boy carrying case.
I
Yeah, I
think I
never
had
saw
that
that.
one. Yeah.
What else do we have? Store
VHS.
update. Check it out in Circuit City.
All
Oh,
right.
Fourscore
So,
proclamation. Let's play 4 things. Look at Sarah Gilbert. I think I had a crush
yeah.
on her when I was a kid.
I don't think I ever did.
I did. What has she received as a Christmas present with her friends Gloria and Jackie? Totally gotten into playing Game Boy.
That's cool.
Wow, the Wonder Years.
Look, she often video links on Tetris with her friends and fellow TV stars Jason Hervey and Danica McKellar, who are that's Winnie Cooper.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. She talks about a boy and his blob. She gave the game a 2.5 on graphics and sound, 1.5 on play control. Not responsive enough. Oh, she was pretty meticulous.
Wait, why'd she say it's
She said
totally
the game
awesome?
wasn't responsive enough.
A 4 and a 5 on the theme. Oh,
The
okay.
theme is incredible, but wow, she's pretty, it's like go back up to her.
It's a good review.
It's a great review. Good for her.
Getting some work.
Good for her. Yeah, she's doing great.
Future Ninja Gaiden 2.
Pack Watch, Ninja Gaiden 2. It's the hot news. Pack Watch.
Rescue Rangers, cool.
Wait. Is that Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers?
Course. I like the new trailer, by the way. I thought it was cool.
I didn't see it. I'm okay. You have kids, so it's like cute.
No, it's for kids. It's for adults.
I feel like a weirdo if I'm like, Caroline, look at this Rescue Rangers.
No, just watch this trailer. You'll like it. They kind of Roger Rabbited it in a way. It's cool.
There's Maniac Mansion. I never played, but I always wanted to.
Oh, great game. So don't play Nintendo. Play the remastered one. It's excellent. It's
are these games coming out?
Yes.
Did they make Castlevania 3?
Yeah.
It's good.
Dracula's Curse, it's called, right?
Dracula's. Oh, you're right. Yeah. All right. Wow.
Next issue, Final Fantasy, Dino Wars, Burai Fighter, Super C. All 4 we've done so far.
It's the same games.
Nintendo Power.
Let's see the awards, even though I hate Nestor.
I
want to pull his hair out like blade by blade.
The nominees on the next page. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, we've already had one of these before.
Best graphics sound DuckTales, huh?
I would give this one to Ninja Gaiden. I'd give it to Best Challenge Tetris. No, probably Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, Best Theme Turtles.
I see.
No, the most fun is Mega Man 2 on this list, I have to say.
Yeah,
or DuckTales.
Best play controls, probably
Mega Man does or Tetris.
Yeah, if you say Tetris, it's like, I mean, you can't count Tetris because it's just flipping.
Yeah,
stupid.
DuckTales, Mega Man, best
character, Donatello from the Turtles. Oh my God, Turtles! All of them are in it.
No, oh yeah, okay. I didn't see Raph for a second. I was like, what?
Ryu from Ninja Gaiden, Uncle Fester should not be under best
character. Not be there. That is not
funny bone or capture your imagination. Who's your favorite hero? Please stand up. Best ending. All right, the red ending makes all the well energy. Yeah, and you could vote for. I think best ending would probably be like Ninja Gaiden because it looks like a movie.
Yeah, Mega Man 2 is cool because of the, he walks away and he turns into a boy and it's, well,
he's not a real boy, bro.
I know. Best player versus player. Tecmo Bowl, I'd go with that. Best overall.
Who do you think? What game you think best overall?
If we're basing on everything that we've seen this issue, probably in this magazine, Zelda 2 was going to win again.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe Turtles, but I doubt it.
It's probably rigged. The whole thing is probably rigged.
Oh, rigged, damn it.
Yeah, it's probably rigged.
Well,
can you believe when we did it, Brian? We went through another magazine.
Hey, what do you think the next issue is? Do you have any idea?
Oh, I don't know. Mario 3?
Nope.
Wow, we finally got Super Contra.
Super Cucks.
Super Cucks? There's no men on the cover?
We're gonna have fun talking about this one because it is. Yeah, it's an interesting cover.
Oh, for Super Cucks.
Yeah. PJ's back.
Nice, PJ.
PJ's back.
Topical joke. How do they talk about Tetris winning with the Ukraine invasion? If anyone's listening to this 5 years from now, they're like, oh my God, that's when it started.
Yeah, I've refused to play Tetris until this is over. Until World War III is over. I'm not going to play Tetris.
Yeah, me as well.
I'm probably going to.
Ryan, where can people follow you?
Right here on YouTube.
That's nice.
Or twitch.tv/laughatbrian.
That's right. You can follow me at TJ Del Reno on social medias. Yeah. And you can listen to Unlimited Lives, which is my podcast that Brian does sometimes.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. Videoizers over and out.